Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rally. I hope that you're doing well and that you're having a good day. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at, is this person a friend or is this person a foe? So I'm really excited to get into this. I know that this is, a pretty sensitive topic, I guess. So of course, if you're feeling sensitive, this may not be the video for you. Always use your discernment because not all messages will apply to all people, and that's totally okay. So of course, this is a general reading. The only way to book a personal reading is to get a personal reading. So you can always do so at www.readingswithrally.com. But this is for those of you who have been curious about a friendship lately. You just want to know, is this person actually, having your best interest at heart or not? So of course, we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1, we have the Crystal Praise. Pile 2, we have the Pendulum. And pile 3, we have the Rose Quartz. Of course, if you did need some more time, you can always go ahead and pause the video here. I'm going to go ahead though and start with pile number 1. Okay. Hello. If you chose pile number 1, this Crystal Praise, and this is your reading, welcome. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm just going to go ahead here and tap into your energy before we begin. So Spirit, can you please help me connect to the energy here of pile number 1 who chose the Crystal Praise? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile 1 so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. Thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate you so much. We want you to keep pile 1 safe and protected. And again, we're just really grateful, so thank you. So I was originally hearing the phrase green with envy, which I thought was kind of interesting given the subject matter. I was hearing the name Melissa here as well. That could be your name or this person's name. Someone could live, like either you or this person could live near a train track, because I was hearing like a train blowing, like their whistle. So you could live near that. Like that could be a sound you're used to hearing. Or, it could indicate the train kind of leaving the track, if you get what I mean. Maybe this is somebody that you're already kind of considering, leaving. I was also seeing snippets of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So you could have watched this show with this person, or this person could like that show. And obviously, like that's like a great show, but that was coming through as well. So interesting. Let's take a look here. Is pile 1's person a friend or a foe? 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Are they a friend or a foe? Strength. High Priestess. And we actually also have Justice, so I'm going to take 5, I think, because I think that's important here. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Okay, so you could be looking at a Leo, Pisces, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. One thing I want to say is I feel like at some point this person and you were bosom buddies, like there's a real sense of camaraderie. And I do think at some point this person was a very, very truthful friend. My throat chakra is buzzing. So I feel like this person has something to say, or you feel like you need to talk to this person. So excuse that if that kind of cuts out. But yeah, I feel like this person, you really felt like kindred souls, kindred spirits. There was a strong sense of like compatibility between you and them. There was a strong sense of love. There was a strong sense of feeling like, okay, this is my friend. I really care about this person. But I do feel like it changed pretty rapidly. I think this person views you, or it was very quick, the change from this person being like your best ally to viewing you as competition. And at some point, ego got involved here, especially with that Strength card next to the 5 of Wands. So this could have very well been like, okay, like, those friends who, as long as the 2 of you are equal, they're happy for you. But as the minute you kind of get something going in your life, they immediately like start to feel jealous of you. So I feel you guys had some sort of glow up. For many of you, this could be meeting a partner that's coming through, getting a degree, or getting into like a really good job that's also coming through. And this person might have felt like that created a bit of a rift here, or all of a sudden, you know, you were better than them. And that did create a little bit of a faux energy, unfortunately. Now, I still think we have the Four of Wands and Justice to end the line. So this is like a big connection for both of you. I'm not going to discount that. I do think that you and this person learned a lot from each other. But can I say that this person is necessarily like trustworthy, or your friend? I don't know, because I feel like there's a lot of secrets here that this person's keeping. I don't know how honest they're being with you either, you know, like I feel there's a little bit of dishonesty going on here. So this just kind of makes me think that, you know, maybe we can't really trust this person. They definitely have something to say, because I can feel it in my throat. So maybe you haven't spoken to this person in a while, but I feel like they have a lot of resentment towards you, actually. I know that's hard to hear. We have snitches, tipped off, told on, gossip, and reported. Okay, you guys, this person could have like told something that you told them to other people. Okay, I feel like this person, they're jealous, right? So they're spreading gossip or rumors. Like if you feel like somebody is gossiping about you, I do feel like it could be traced back eventually to this person. This feels like a pettiness more than like this person really trying to hurt you. I just don't think that they can control themselves. I think this person has a big ego. But yeah, I do feel they've been talking about you. They could have even reported you to someone. Like if this is a work friend, they could have like reported your actions, etc. Like this person, they do have a lot going on underneath the scenes. We have self-love, yeah. I think that this person really sees you guys as expanding and stepping into, you know, your own energy of seeing who you are, you know, and really loving that. And this person feels very envious about that. They have a lot of envy. They have a lot of like issues that they need to work out on themselves or for themselves. And I feel the biggest issue here is that this person is not wanting to do the inner work. Instead, they're kind of just like looking at you as a villain, you know, but I think this person would really benefit from doing some private work here where they were really sitting and thinking, okay, you know, what do I need to do here? But this person, they are resisting that. And so they just tend to be on the outside. You know, everything might look good for this person. They might look really good, actually. I feel like this is a very attractive person. But there's just this energy of really not loving themselves. And that's why they're taking out a lot of that on you. We have Catalyst. Initiates transformation, change, tower moment, important event. Yeah, I have to say though, like this was a fated connection. You know, I really do feel that. I think you and this person were meant to meet each other for some sort of a reason. That being said, there's a lot of like energy here with this person not really being upfront with you about how it is that they're feeling. I think you guys would pick this up intuitively. For some of you, this person has a lot of trauma from their past that they're still not looking at. With that, I'm just like noticing the Medusa. And they might just hide or shove that down and hide behind like this ego. But yeah, they're having a bit of a hard time here. But either you were a catalyst for them or vice versa. Somebody here was a real big catalyst here. We have control issues manipulator, okay? And we have tower moment. Okay, so we essentially have like tower moment coming up twice. This says intense upheaval, huge shift, challenge, foundation collapse. I got to say that this person could have created a tower moment in your life, whether you know this or not yet, you know, like let's say there was somebody who reported something you did and you got in trouble for that. Maybe you don't know that it's this person yet, but if it is this person, they created this catalyst effect, if that makes sense. But there is a tower moment with this person. There is a tower moment around this individual. I think this person has also been through a lot of tower moments themselves, you know. We have change. And we have despair. Wow. Oh my goodness. This person could be a life path 9 or life path 5. I think that this person is going through a lot of changes, or they could see you as going through a lot of changes. This person feels very much like they're losing you. And that could also be why they're acting as a bit of like a frenemy. I do think though that if this person doesn't address this underlying issue of not loving themselves, there's going to be a big catalyst or, you know, a very difficult event coming for them, unfortunately. I do think you guys, I mean, I have to look out for you guys. It might be important to just pull your energy a little bit away from this person, just because I don't want whatever's going on with them to affect you. I already do think this person could have created some like actual change in your life, you know, and I don't think that that's fair. We also have distant horizons on the bottom of the deck, another 9. So yeah, this person could be a life path 9, or I just feel like they're moving away, or you're moving away from this person. You no longer have the wherewithal to sort of hang around this individual. Oh, wow. Okay, we have facts coming out. Yeah, you guys. I do think that there's going to be some sort of significant information about this person spreading some kind of rumor or lie about you to multiple people, because we have strangers coming against you on the bottom of the deck. So I just get the feeling that they said something here, or they could have leaked a rumor online or something. This is going to come back to really bite this person in the butt, but it's also really going to be very hurtful for you. So I just kind of want to tell you guys this so that you can prepare yourselves, because I do think it's going to be, you know, a fairly painful experience here. We have strangers coming against you. I just feel like, yeah, this person could be, you know, really quite dark. We have individual effort, solo moves in reverse. So I think this person's trying to get a group of people against you. So they could be like starting a smear campaign against your name somehow. This could be in work or online. I would really be careful here, because you might have something leaked online, especially if you told this person something private or confidential. So I feel like the answer here to like, is this person a friend or an enemy, really does come down to the fact that this person's kind of like an enemy, honestly. I do feel like they have a lot of things that they need to work on. And yeah, they're really quite heavy. They have a very heavy energy. So just watch out for that, please. Okay, you got to protect yourself. My goodness, I was not expecting that for some reason. So that's what I have, pile 1. I'm so sorry. Obviously, you guys will know, like, if this is not your story, that's totally fine too. But this was pretty consistent, actually. I hope that wherever you guys are and whatever you're doing, you're staying blessed, healthy, and happy. I'm sending you all a big hug, and we'll talk later. Okay. Oops. Hi, pile 2. How are you guys? If you chose the pendulum, then this is your reading. Welcome. I'm just going to go ahead here and connect with your energy before I begin. So let me tap in. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please help me connect to the energy, please, of the collective that chose pile number 2, the pendulum? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for pile 2 so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. Thank you for everything you do. Please continue to keep pile 2 safe and protected. We really do appreciate you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. My goodness. I was hearing Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. This could be your sign, or this person's sign, or in your big 3, sun, moon, or rising. I was also hearing pacemaker, and I kept seeing somebody with armor around their chest. So you or this person could have gone through some sort of a major like surgery, or again, there's issues around the heart coming up here. So this could be physical, but this could also be like metaphorical, right? Like having a hard time opening things up, needing to keep the pace is kind of what I'm feeling with that pacemaker here as well. A lot of green. So again, heart chakra energy was coming through here as well. This person could like Coolio. I know that's very specific, but I kept seeing Coolio. So you guys could have listened to Coolio. And I was getting like a sense of distance here. I don't know if this is geographic or if you guys just haven't spoken, but I feel like there is a bond that's kind of diminishing a little bit. But let's take a look. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know, please, Spirit? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know, please, about pile 2's person? Are they a real friend or are they a foe? Ace of Cups. Is this person a friend or are they a foe? King of Coins, the Hanged Man. 7 of Coins. Strength in reverse, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Wands, okay. You or this person could be a Leo, Pisces. I'm getting Earth energy here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. So, you know, I don't necessarily feel like this person is an enemy per se. I do feel like there's been some kind of distance here, though. This person could have, like, left you to go into a partnership or to pursue job. There's, like, definitely a sense of, like, reconciliation or this person coming back. With the Hanged Man in the middle, I feel both of you guys are still kind of holding on to this connection from both sides. There's this energy of, like, really continuing to put a lot of effort or to invest a lot of effort into this connection, again, on both sides. For those of you who are waiting for this person to sort of like come back fully into your life, I do feel Leo season, which is July into August, could be significant here. As I'm filming this, I'm filming in April, almost May. So there's definitely something prevalent about that particular season coming through. I do feel both of you have been kind of like not investing in this connection as much as you maybe used to. And I don't necessarily feel like that's like a frenemy thing. That just kind of happens over time. But with this Strength card in reverse, I feel like this person could be really struggling with self-worth, struggling to feel good about themselves. They might just be actually going through some more issues than maybe what it is that you knew. You know, I feel this person might be keeping some stuff quiet or private just because they're not in that state of wanting to, you know, explore or share. So I don't necessarily get this like bad guy vibe. We have grief. Yeah, this person's going through something, or you guys could have been going through something, but I more feel like there's something going on in this person's life that they haven't really shared with you, and that's really weighing very heavily on them. We have disruption. Okay. Yeah. There's like an event here that disrupted this connection. This could have been something very hard that this person's going through, or that you guys are going through. Somebody here had, you know, a difficult moment that they needed to sort of, you know, move past. For many of you, I feel like this has to do with like, it could be even like a father figure or a partner here. There's some sort of like sadness. Somebody could have passed away here as well. We have placing bets, taking risks, gambling, uncertainty, and Russian roulette. One of you in this group as well could be more like of a risk taker, you know, and the person who's not a risk taker, I feel like they're kind of staying back and sort of watching you live your life. And there could be a little bit of envy coming through around that. Now, I don't necessarily see that as a negative thing per se, right? Like, I don't think that envy is a negative thing. I really don't. But I do know that it can be pretty hurtful, especially if you know, had a friend by your side and now they're starting to pull away a little bit because they feel, you know, like they don't support your decisions. But one person's definitely watching the other person. The other person just seems to be doing what they want to do. And there's a bit of jealousy, but not even a lot, honestly. Definitely this could be one person being a lot more like ready to initiate change and the other person kind of just staying stuck in their comfort zone. We have lucky times, okay? And we have divine feminine, okay. Gifts of heightened intuition, compassion, creativity, and receiving. I'm going to put that under strength. I know this sounds weird, but it's almost like one of you is luckier than the other right now. And the other person, while they're not like a hater, I don't think that that's the case. I do feel like this person who's not as lucky is feeling a little bit frustrated maybe with the person who's experiencing more luck. And now I really like one of my constant things I like to affirm is like being a very lucky person. I always tell everybody I'm lucky too, because I mean, I go through a phase where I'll win like a contest a week, like even something dumb, but I'll just apply and just have like that energy, the frequency of like, I'm very lucky and only good things are happening to me. That person who's in that energy is really experiencing a lot of expansion and the other person is not. So there's definitely a little bit, hi boo boo. There's definitely a little bit of friction, especially for the person who's not really, you know, in their divine feminine energy as much. We have thoughts, okay? And we have toil and labor. Yeah, I feel that there's a lot of thinking about each other going on here. One person could just be feeling like they have to work really hard, you know, like there's definitely a sense of, okay, well, I'm kind of like really, really trying to get this ball rolling. Like that's definitely coming through. And the other person, again, could be a little bit more in the phase of, you know, I'm just going to let things happen to me. I'm really excited. I'm open. I do feel there's a sense of somebody here feeling like the other person is having an unfair advantage over them or something, which again, I don't necessarily actually see as the case. Someone here could be a life path 7. We also have a life path 11. I feel this is a spiritual connection. You might see 777 a lot. But it's just like one of you is really like in your divine feminine energy and the other person is not as much, if that makes sense. Some more. Pile 2, friend or frenemy. Breaking up happy homes, chaos agent, home wrecker. We have psychic reader certified. And we also have use your magical gifts, protect, fight back, manifest. Okay. This person could have had like some kind of major issue here with divorce or being cheated on or something. I feel like they're still struggling with an issue from the past that's eroding their self-esteem a little bit. Now this person, especially when they see things going really well for you, they cannot help but to be jealous. I don't think this person's trying to be like a mean person by any means. I really don't. But I do feel like there's a little bit of a feeling of jealousy or anger here around this person towards you. Now, this person could also see you guys as incredibly psychic or spiritually gifted, and there is a bit of jealousy around that as well. I feel like some of you guys could be working in the magical field. Like you could just have a very, like a spiritual career, and this person gets very, very upset. Like you could be experiencing a lot of luck or flow, or you just have like a good intuition here and you guys tend to follow it. That's the thing too with this placing bets card. I don't feel like you guys are making dumb decisions. You know, I feel like there's a lot of trusting the universe here, I guess, and this person might not like that. They might be feeling pretty angry or upset about that because they feel like they can't have the same amount of trust. So they just feel upset that you're able to kind of have that movement happen when they don't feel like they can have the same thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I wouldn't say this is a frenemy though. I just wouldn't. I do feel like this person's a little bit jealous and they're going through a lot, but I don't necessarily think that makes them like a bad person, if that makes sense. I don't feel this person is malicious towards you. I don't feel like they want to hurt you. So take with that what you will. I feel like this person's just going through a bit of a hard time right now. And with the pendulum coming up too, there could be some like truth that comes up to this connection too, you know? But yes, that's what I have. Okay, let me tap in here. Hi, Pile 3. How are you? If you chose this rose quartz and this is your reading, welcome. I hope that you guys are doing well and that you're having a good day. I'm just going to go ahead here and connect with your energy before we begin. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please help me connect to the energy here of Pile number 3 who chose the rose quartz? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for Pile 3 so that they can have the best possible reading. As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. Thank you for everything that you do. Please continue to keep Pile 3 safe, protected, and guided throughout all of their days. We really do appreciate you a lot, and we just wanted to say that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I really was getting like, this person could be blonde or like you guys could be blonde. I was getting a lot of like very like, almost like white blonde hair. I was also seeing a lot of white in the aura, like very pure energy coming through here as well. But then I was getting like disruption. I kept hearing the word disruption. So this connection could have been plodding along beautifully until there was some kind of disruption. This feels like an interference from an outside person, but of course we're going to have to see. I was also hearing the name Samantha. I was hearing Anna, Heather, Hannah, Lindsay was also coming through. I also just heard Leo, but that could be somebody's name or that could be somebody's like birth sign. Okay, let's take a look here. Pile 3, please. This is person. What's going on with this individual? 3 of coins. We have the 4 of cups. Okay, 3 of coins and the 4 of cups. Pile 3, is this person a friend or a frenemy? The Fool, the High Priestess. Are they a friend or a frenemy? 4 of Wands. Okay, I don't necessarily feel like this is a frenemy. I just have to say that right off the get-go. I do feel here that somebody's making an impulsive romantic decision, or they've made a very impulsive decision to turn their life and go like in a whole new direction. And this is leaving the friend who didn't do that kind of in the past. I feel like there's a sense of being worried about you. So whoever this person is, they feel like they're worried, or if swap the roles, right? Like if this person's going on a path with somebody that maybe they don't really know that well, perhaps you guys are the one who's worried, but I was getting somebody feeling worried. So with that sense of being worried, I do feel here like there's this energy of kind of missing you, or vice versa, you missing this person. I feel like there is somebody in their feelings. They could kind of be hiding though the fact that they are, you know, upset about this, because I feel a little bit of an energy of keeping that to themselves. But there is a sense of sadness here with the person who feels kind of left behind. The Fool in the middle too, I feel like there's been a lot of like plot twists in this connection in general. So you could have found that throughout the course of the time that you knew this person, there was a lot of shifting happening anyways. We have Aries energy. We also have Pisces energy. This person could be born on the Aries-Pisces cusp. Or I mean the Pisces-Aries cusp. You guys know what I mean. But it's like interesting because such different energies, right? We have first house energy, which is all about like, okay, I'm just going to make a change. And we have 12th house energy, which is like the deep psychic subconscious. So I feel like the two of you could just be radically different here as well from each other. That could be playing a little bit of a trick here. We do have the Ace of Coins. I think I already said that on the bottom of the deck. So I feel there's going to be some kind of an offer here. Like, I don't think that the two of you are just like not going to talk to each other. If this has been a connection that's been a little bit like on hold, I feel like there's going to be a coming together. I do think this person misses you, or you might miss this person, but I'm not getting malicious energy coming through just yet. Let's take a look. We have forgiveness. Okay. Releasing the past, letting go of pain and anger, healing and growth and compassion. One of you could be on like a healing journey, you know, there's a lot of like clearing, aligning, stepping into more, you know, of your strength coming up here with that forgiveness card. I do feel one of you is really transforming or trying to transform and trying to feel like more ready for intimacy, ready for union. It's like there's just a shift in energy taking place. And this is pretty hard work with that forgiveness card. It's not easy to forgive someone, you know, so I think whoever's doing that energy, I feel like they really do need to just continue on that path, because it's going to bring them a lot more stability. Also, I feel like there's a fellow YouTuber here. She used to be Star Girl the Practical Witch, and now she's Arena, I think it's Arena Serene or Anita Serene. But doesn't that look like her? I always think of that when I see this card. Side note. So somebody here could watch tarot. Well, obviously you guys, oh my gosh, obviously you watch tarot, but you know what I mean. But yeah, someone here could be going through a forgiveness journey, or there could be something that this person did or you did to this person that needs to be forgiven. We have milestone, significant life event, breakthrough, turning point, and accomplishment. Yeah. There's like a shift here, you know, there's a shift. One of you is having a shift and the other person is not, which could be what is creating the sense of separation or the sense of feeling a bit detached from this person, you know? Like there is a shift taking place here. And this could be something that's really bothering this person or bothering you. Like there's just a sense of like feeling a bit frustrated or feeling a bit weighed down. We have health, concerns, doctor, physical, mental. One of you could be spending a lot more time here taking care of your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health, your psychological health. I just feel like there's like one person here is shifting quicker than the other, you know? And I think that that's an issue for the person who's not experiencing as much shifts. Now, I feel we'll all go through times where there's a lot of shifts, and we'll go through times where there's not a lot of shifts, you know? There's just like stagnant periods and there's more active periods. So I feel like this person, they're not a bad person. They're not, you know, a terrible individual. I even don't feel like they, quote, hate you, end quote. They don't feel like a frenemy, but I do feel they're a little bit like feeling left out, or they just wonder, you know, when is it going to be their turn to experience this joy, or when is it going to be their turn to experience expansion? Because they've been feeling a bit stuck. We have unbothered, okay? And we have online dating, apps, meeting people, dating, and hookups. Yeah, with that being under the Four of Wands, I do feel somebody's like on a mission here to meet a partner, you know, or there's a lot of like new people coming into one person's life and the other person doesn't have as much. There's also this energy here of like maybe somebody feeling like the person doesn't care about you with that unbothered card under the High Priestess. Now, what's funny here is I don't think that that's the case at all. I really don't. I feel like if there is somebody here that's unbothered or pretending to be unbothered, they really do like care about you still. So just keep that in mind too, because I am getting that. But yeah, there's like, this doesn't feel malicious. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that this person is a frenemy necessarily, but I feel like they miss you, and I do feel like they're sad, or again, that could be you, vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Somebody here is not very happy. I think someone here is close as well to meeting like a big partner, which is really kind of like being picked up, I think, on the other person or by the other person here. We have mature woman in reverse. Thank you. And we have high honor. And we have pathway. Okay. So it's like the person here who's not experiencing as much change may feel like the person who is experiencing change. It's like being immature, you know, I am getting that. What's really interesting here is I feel that the person who's experiencing a lot of change is actually just like really trying to trust and trying to open up. And the person who is, you know, maybe acting a little bit more risk or like taking a bit more risk, they will have a lot of honor coming to them. But I also feel like one of you guys could be more of like, I don't want to use the word prude, But one of you could be a little bit more closed off, I guess, than the other person. And that's really important to note here. What else, please? Tell me more about pile 3. Okay, wow. That's a lot. We have false report. Someone here could have lied to the other person as well. Okay. They could have lied or told this person something that was wrong. We have spell work, manipulate, control, energy, dominion. Someone could also be, you know, using spell work. So I guess this is where maybe there's a little bit more of a malicious energy coming through. Because I actually feel both of you are quite intuitive, but maybe in different ways. And I feel the person who's like a little bit more in the background could be trying to use magic to manipulate the situation or to booster themselves, you know, not necessarily against you, you know, they could just be trying to attract a lot to themselves. You could have talked to this person a lot about magic here as well. We have property theft, burglary, I can't say that word, burglary, robbery, grand theft, thief, purse snatching, intellectual, pickpocket, and copyright. This person could be feeling as well that you stole something from them, or you could have felt like this person took something from you. But I feel like this maybe wasn't talked about yet, because I think that there's like a significant conversation here that does need to happen. And I do think you guys are going to talk about whatever this thing is as well, which will be very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot going on here though with both of your lives, but I feel like one of you is like really repressing talking about that, or they don't want to communicate about that just yet. You know, there's like a quiet energy. But yes, that's what I have. I'm sending you guys a big hug and we'll talk later.